Hello viewers, welcome to Bethelmatics Academy. So in this video, I want to guide you through how to solve a problem like this. When you are given a question like this, there is a very first step you are expected to take. Once you're able to take that very first step, you are going to likely get the solution to this question within few steps. So when you have a problem like this, the first thing to do is to move this variable x to this other side. So this becomes square root of x is equal to 6 minus x. Of course, this is plus x here. If it crosses across the equal sign, it becomes minus. Now the next thing to do, this is a square root. So to remove this square root from this left-hand side of this equation, we are going to take the square of both sides of the equation. We are going to have square root of x is equal to 6 minus x, square of this side, square of this side. So definitely square will cancel square root, and we are left with x is equal to 6 minus x all square. All right, so the very next thing to do is to expound the bracket. So this is 6 minus x all square. I hope you remember in your indices, if you have a square, it means a times a. So therefore 6 minus x square means 6 minus x times 6 minus x. So I'm going to apply this to this question. So it becomes x is equal to 6 minus x, 6 minus x into brackets. Okay, so we go ahead to open up this bracket. 6 times 6 will give us 36. 6 times minus x will give us minus 6x. Minus x times 6 will give us minus 6x. And minus x times minus x will give us plus x squared. So this becomes x is equal to 36 minus 6x minus 6x will give us minus 12x plus x squared. So that is x here, that is minus 12x here. So I'm going to take this x here inside. It becomes 0 is equal to 36 minus 12x minus x plus x squared. So this was x. Once it comes inside, it becomes minus x. So this becomes 0 is equal to 36 minus, this is minus 12x minus x. It's like saying minus 12 minus 1. So we're going to have minus 13x plus x squared. So this is a typical quadratic equation. I can rewrite this quadratic equation like this. I bring the x squared first, x squared. This is minus 13x minus 13x. This is plus 36 equal to 0. If you check very well, I didn't change anything. I just kind of rotated the equation. So this is a typical quadratic equation. So remember, in quadratic equation, one of the methods you can use to solve this question is by factorization method. So in solving quadratic equation by factorization method, use the constant term here to multiply the quadratic term. It becomes plus 36x squared. Then the term at the middle here is minus 13x. So remember, I got this plus 36x squared by multiplying this and this. So you can write above here product. And then this other one, you can write above here sum. So the next thing to do is to look for two numbers that when we multiply them, we get plus 36. And when we add them or subtract those two numbers, we get minus 13. Okay, so there are many numbers that when we multiply them, they can give us 36. Numbers like 2 and 18. 2 times 18 will give us 36. 4 and 4 times 9 will give us 36. 6 and 6. 2 times 18 will give us 36. 2 plus 18 will give us 20. 18 minus 2 will give us 16. So this number is out. It will not work. 6 times 6 will give us 36. But 6 plus 6 will give us 12, and 6 minus 6 will give us 0. So this number is out. It will not work. So let's come to this one. 4 times 9 will give us 36. 9 minus 4 will give us 5. But 4 plus 9 will give us 13. That means these are the two terms we are going to use. Okay, so the next thing to do is to attach x here, attach x here. Then the next thing to do is we want to now balance the sign. Of course, remember, plus times plus is plus. Minus times minus is plus. So, but this is minus 13. So if you put plus here and put plus here, it means that plus 4x times plus 9x will give us plus 36x squared. No problem. But plus 4x plus 9x will give us plus 13x, which does not balance with the minus 13x we have. So what to do next is to change the plus to minus. This is minus here, this is minus here. So minus 4x minus 9x will give us minus 13x. So these are the two terms we are going to use to replace this middle term here as to solve by factorization method. So I'm going to now rewrite this equation. This becomes x squared. Instead of writing minus 13x, I will now replace this minus 13x with minus 4x minus 9x. So this is minus 4x minus 9x. Then this is plus 36 equal to 0. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to factorize in pairs. So this is x squared, this is minus 4x. What is common here is x. So bring out x outside. What remains here is x minus what remains here is 4. Then minus, factor out 9. So what remains here is x minus, I'm going to change this plus to minus because minus times minus will give us plus. But if I had put plus, minus times plus will give us minus, which have spoiled the equation. So the right thing to put here is minus. Then if you factor out 9 here, what remains here will be 4 equal to 0. So since this bracket and this bracket are the same thing, so I'm going to bring out one of the bracket outside, open another bracket. What remains here is x minus what remains here is 9 equal to 0. So when the product of two terms are equal to 0, it means that either one of them is 0 or the two terms are 0. So therefore, x minus 4 equal to 0. This implies that x is equal to 4, or x minus 9 equal to 0. This implies that x is equal to 9. So it means that the answer to our question is s is equal to 4 or s is equal to 9. So I believe that this is quite simple and you have known how to solve questions like this. So thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.